Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's good to be here and I hope you're doing well. So I'm excited to bring you a little bit of variety to the channel with the enchanting and charming game that is Majesty. Now if you don't know Majesty or you've never seen it before or maybe you've never even heard of it, this is a game that was released for the PC in March of the year 2000 and then had a subsequent expansion release called The Northern a year later in 2001. Now this game is unique. It has unique gameplay elements. It's really very fun and it's really very unique in the sense that I think it captures a lot of elements that some more modern games have kind of tried to emulate, and I feel like they've kind of missed the mark on. I definitely haven't played every single game out there, of course, but I think Majesty is just one of those unique ones, one of those gems from the early 2000s. So my idea here is to just kind of start a casual Let's Play series on it. We're going to go through some campaign maps. I do have the base version and the Northern expansion. This is the Majesty Gold HD version. You can find it on Steam if you're interested. Would highly recommend you go get it. But otherwise, we're just going to hang out and we're going to play a very charming and enchanting game from the early 2000s. So let's dive right in. We're going to play a game, and I will of course kind of explain this and explain some of the elements of the game, some of the fundamentals of the game as we go through it for those of you that are new to it. But essentially you have your campaign map. Each one of these icons here represents a mission that you need to do. Our goal for this playthrough will be to complete all missions, and once you complete them, a little star will pop up by them so we know that we've done that one already. So the very first mission that the game recommends you do is the bell, the book, and the candle. The difficulty, as you can see right up there at the top of the screen, it is beginner, so this one should go pretty easily. Although transparently, I have not played this game for a long time.
Highness, but we've been robbed. Someone has stolen.
So I think for the sake of brevity, I will be skipping through these backgrounds. If you want a little bit of Majesty lore, feel free to just download the game and kind of let that story develop for yourself. But essentially in this one here, there are 3 items that have been stolen, and we have to find them hidden in lairs throughout the realm. In this game, you use a bunch of different types of characters to do your bidding for you. You'll see a lot of them represented back here. And essentially you're building a town. The heroes have their own free will, so you can't directly control them like you would in a real-time strategy game. So you have to compel them with gold and other things of interest to get them to kind of do your bidding for you. So in this particular one, we cannot use warriors and we cannot use wizards. It shouldn't be a problem. There's plenty of other heroes to use. So we're going to go ahead and start quest here. And you will notice right away, it's essentially, it's a real-time strategy feeling game where you're building buildings, you're doing things, you're recruiting heroes. So you do actively recruit the heroes, of course, but as far as controlling them like you would, say, StarCraft or Warcraft or games like that, you're not actually doing that. So he's going to go, this is a rogue here. We see the rogue, he's got his items to him, he's got stats to him.
Your Highness, we've improved.
Your heroes will upgrade their weapons and equipment. They will buy healing potions if you give them access to them. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to get some healing potions on the board. We're going to throw out a marketplace. So the way you generate gold in this game, and you see our gold reserves up here, the way you generate gold in this game is to have your tax collector, which is this gentleman right here. So he will go about each building in your realm, and he will collect the gold that's in the coffers. Now, of course, if the tax collector dies, like he's about to here by the skeleton, the gold is forfeited. So I just lost 115 gold there. Not a huge deal, but it is a mechanic of the game that does get quite frustrating. And essentially what heroes will do is they kind of, like I said, they have their own free will. But their main function is to bring gold back into your economy for the tax collector to collect. And it'll eventually make its way into your coffers, and then you can make additional choices as to what kind of buildings you want to build. So guilds will produce a variety of different heroes. We already have a rogues guild. We started with that. And we're just pumping out heroes, and they will train. And then you can train another one. You can have a maximum of 4 in most guilds. Some guilds only allow you 2. Then you see our marketplace that we just built here.
Sovereign,
Well, this is
a
going to allow us to
building has been
research different
upgraded.
technologies. So if we research these healing potions here, and once we get them done,
Sovereign,
you'll see
your
that
marketplace now serves you better.
if you listen to the fine gentleman narrating here, you will see that the marketplace serves us better, meaning the marketplace now sells healing potions. So heroes each have their own sum of gold that they will use, and they will do things like buy healing potions
Your marketplace
and
now
other things
serves
of
you
the
better.
like, which
Your
all
Majesty,
improve your
a
economy.
new building is complete.
So we're going to get some rangers, we're going to get some rogues, and we're actually going to upgrade the rogues guild as well. So the rogues guild does a few certain special things. First
Your
off, you can
Highness,
extort.
We've improved the guardhouse.
So by paying a certain percentage, you can take all of the gold and all the coffers of the kingdom. The rogues will keep a certain percentage of it, but you get paid right away. The tax collector does not have to collect it. And we have an enemy right here. That's a Medusa. So you can see each enemy has different stats. Resistance means she's obviously quite resistant to magic. So we're going to keep upgrading our blacksmith here, and we're just going to keep pounding away at some of these key buildings. Transparently, it's been a long time since I've played this game, but it's just one of those games. I was thinking through some stuff. I was like, you know, what other game do I kind of want to introduce to the channel? And Majesty was one that came up right away.
I
Like to have a little bit of variety, and I don't know how often we'll be getting Majesty videos. I guess, you know, comment, let me know if you're liking the playthrough as we kind of go through it. And it'll obviously compel me to produce more content for this game.
Serve with pleasure.
But the general idea here is to just get a bustling economy of heroes, right? So I'm going to add some gnomes, and what gnomes do is gnomes are kind of like super builders. So they will help us build things, but the good thing about gnomes is, unlike normal peasants and city guards, they're just henchmen, so they don't actually interact with your economy at all. Gnomes, however, will. And they'll also help build and upgrade buildings. So you will see how they kind of work if you're new to this game. If you're not, you're probably raging at your screen right now, asking me why I didn't do this or that by now. So I'm gonna put a guardhouse right here, and guardhouses are nice because they are a defensive structure.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
And you really want to keep defenses around your marketplace. The marketplace is the most important building in your economy. It does generate gold, and your heroes really make good use of it. You can see all the heroes kind of going in there. You can, at any point in time, you can see who is visiting and what they're doing there. So purchasing healing potions. So that is going to create income for us.
Your Majesty,
And you guessed it, you can get multiple marketplaces, absolutely. And I believe the marketplace itself does just straight up generate gold. So if we take a look at our mini-map here, we do find a ruined keep. If you click on this little scroll here, it says we have found an abandoned keep and the missing candle. So now what I can do to incentivize the heroes to actually destroy this building, so we need this building destroyed, you can put a bounty on it, okay? And you can put it for as many gold as you want. Obviously, the higher the gold, the more compelling it will be. Different heroes have different behaviors as well. But mostly all are compelled by gold to some degree. So in putting that gold bounty, now our gnomes are interested. In fact, we have some other heroes interested. And once this eventually dies, this building eventually is destroyed, this gold will be distributed to the heroes that participated in the bounty. And you can put bounties on creatures. You see our ranger there just use a healing potion to restore his life. So you can check out the stats and the items of each hero. We'll notice the healing potions right there. This is how much gold, reported in untaxable stored gold this ranger has. This is how much he's carrying on him. So that all kind of works into our overall economy. So there's fun like economy building in this game. I mean, transparently enough, there's a bit of Sim City going on in this game too. There are also frustrating challenges, like trolls that pop up out of nowhere and raid your marketplace. You'll have rat men that will steal gold from you, just straight up steal it from you. This Medusa is poison. So another function of the level 2 rogue guild is it allows the poisoning of weapons. So you see that the gnome just went in there and did that. So really cool things, and these are basically just all the basic buildings.
Sovereign, your marketplace
You can
now
upgrade your
serves
palace
you
to
better.
3 levels. This is only a level 1 palace. Upgrading it to the 3rd level offers more access to other types of buildings. There's a bunch of different heroes available. And like I said, this is just the very first campaign in the game, and we did destroy that keep, so we do have one of the items. And in fact, I'm willing to bet that one of the heroes is holding one of those items as kind of like a special item. So yeah, circa year 2000 here, March of the year 2000, we have a trade caravan coming in. So we did get a trading post. I do like that. Why don't we get
Majesty,
some exploration
the
up
local
there?
blacksmith offers new services. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
So just real quick, what a trade post does is
Your trading post now offers healing potions.
the trading post will actually generate a trading cart once every few days, and it'll go right into your marketplace, and if it makes it there, it'll just dump a large sum of gold directly into your marketplace. So it's a great way to really boost your economy, and the amount of gold depends on the distance. So this one's actually pretty far away from our marketplace. It'll be a pretty good sum of gold, but what we want to do is we want to clear out the threats. As you can see, there's a lot of these giant spiders here. These guys aren't really anything special, but they will swarm you and overwhelm you. Like I would venture to say that this rogue right here is really testing his luck. But he does have a healing potion, luckily. Hopefully he can hang in there. We'll see. I think one of the most unique things about this game, one of the most enchanting things about this game is obviously all the heroes are pretty unique, and you can really grow to appreciate some more than others for sure. But they all have their own behaviors, right? They're all motivated by certain things. For instance, the ranger likes to explore. He will just naturally explore without having explore flags. The rogues are obviously very greedy. And then we see this caravan coming in. It does hold 500 gold, so if we can somehow get it to our marketplace, we will get a dump of 500 gold directly into the coffers of our marketplace. So I think to sort of inspire more heroes to be kind of on the outskirts, let's put an inn right here. Because heroes tend to gather at inns. And the inn is another building that generates income. As you can see, we have 700 here, which is excellent. Real popular inn. So the caravan should make it there. It should. But we'll see. And our level 6 ranger died. He had a gold bow and upgraded armor and a poisoned weapon too. That was a big loss there. Probably the top hero in our little community here just died. See that? So we had, since it's a level 3 marketplace, it actually triples the drop off of the trade caravan. So 510 gold times 3 if it makes it to a level 3 marketplace. Something to keep in mind. It really adds a lot of gold to your overall coffers. And that's what you want to do. So we have about 4,000 on hand here. Let's go ahead and upgrade our palace. There's no reason not to. And we can actually throw another trading post up here as well. So you can certainly build trading posts. Sometimes you can find them. It just depends on the map.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are finished.
So we're clearing out these spiders pretty good. Looks like we found the bell located in this ruin here. So let's go ahead and put another bounty on that. Get that working down. And our palace did upgrade to level 2 now. So what is available to us? So now we can get into some of the temples here. So you can only build a certain combination of the temples, and I don't want to get too in-depth into this right now.
A new building is complete.
But I think with the current enemies we have out on the board, we're gonna go, let's go Temple to Fervus. Basically, like, once you build one temple, you will be unable to build others. See how there was a Doros and a Grella there? I can no longer build those because I went with Fervus. However, I can still build the temple to Crypta. So that's kind of how it works.
Your Majesty, a new building
And you
is
notice
complete.
those gnomes, they build it really quickly. Now we're gonna get this cool unit called Occultist out here. These guys are pretty cool. They throw daggers. They plant mushrooms and stuff. And at higher levels, they can actually change into like a bear that goes berserk and just starts throwing daggers everywhere. They're a pretty cool unit. Maybe not the strongest, but definitely a cool unit. We're definitely going to get some heat on that troll there.
Leave my gold alone.
I serve with.
So it looks like we did get the other building here. I don't know what happened to this gentleman. Or maybe he wasn't so gentle.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, so we did get our guardhouse down. That'll help defend the trading post. And to be honest, in this first map here, it's a little overkill to really go for trading post. I'm doing two things. I'm getting
Your
my
Highness,
bearings back in
we've
this game,
improved the guardhouse.
because it's been a while since I've played it for sure. And I'm also showing you some features of the game for people that might be a little more new to it. Of course, being the just opening
Sovereign,
map,
a
this
building
one's
has been upgraded.
pretty easy. It essentially wins itself. But there are some very, very difficult maps that we can struggle through together on the channel. So now we have two caravans coming in, right? It's really going to boost this marketplace. So the marketplace is huge. When you think gold, think marketplace. Heroes discovered a book. Okay, why don't we just go ahead and throw down a sizable bounty on this. And you see all of the heroes flocking to this flag. That's what you want. Obviously, they're incentivized by the gold. Although a level 1 gnome running into the lion's den, that's not going to be good. But here, the ranger is going to come in and lend some support. And our buddy gnome here, who's leveling up, just leveling up.
You won't get my gold.
He just might get some of that payout. We have a Minotaur here. Let's get some heat on him as well. Although I believe the map does end as soon as this building falls here.
We are victorious, Your Majesty.
Alright, so that will do the bell, the book, and the candle. And also give a little, intro.
The bell, book, and candle
the game.
are back in their rightful place. We all
Check out the quick stats here if you care about that kind of stuff. And then let's go back to the main menu. So I plan on just doing kind of an episode, a map per video. So I'm going to cut the video here. But yes, stay tuned for some more Majesty content. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if this is something you think I should continue to put out on the channel. Definitely open to suggestions, feedback. Like I said, this was an enchanting game that I personally love and wanted to bring it to the channel as well. So let me know if you like it. If you're new here, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more Majesty and other content as well. Thank you very much.